last night on talkSPORT, we had a very special show on Kickoff, English Coaches Special, with Danny Mills alongside Hugh Wozencroft. It was a really good show, but it got us talking about Frank Lampard being linked to replace Mark Robins at Cov. Steven Gerrard reportedly under pressure in Saudi Arabia, but we believe at talkSPORT his job at Al Ettifaq is currently safe. Wayne Rooney at Plymouth Argyle sitting 18th in the Championship. It's not been easy. So I guess the conversation is at the minute, these English legends, football legends going into coaching, how do we feel it's currently going, and do they just always need more time?
A lot of it, and Ali can talk to it better than me, but a lot of it is about the situation that you find yourself in. So when Frank Lampard, for example, went to Derby, it was a great situation for him. The loans he was able to get, and Derby was quite a stable club at that moment in time. Stevie G going out to Saudi, where's the win in that? I would ask from a PR point of view, where no one's really clamouring to take any of the managers from the Saudi League currently to put them in the Premier League, for example. When he went in at Villa, struggled, let's call it as it is, he struggled, and then as you see what Unai Emery's done, it's like, oh my God, that's what a tried and tested manager could do. So I think the jury's still out. I think Wayne Rooney would be the one where you're saying now, given a bit of time, bit of pre-season, you've started to see what he could actually do. But it's difficult. It's all nuanced by situations. What do you think, Ali?
I think you're spot on. I think that the damning statistic, the real damning statistic is, and I hope I'm right in saying this, I don't think an English manager has won the top flight since Howard Wilkinson, which is that was a team that we played against in the Champions League, so that's got to be 91, 92. So by that train of thought, and I know the listeners out there are sharp as a razor and they'll tell me if I'm wrong, I don't think an English manager's won the top flight.
Mate, you're right.
Which that in itself is damning, and it's absolutely staggering, really, when you think about it. Because, make no mistake about it, particularly at the top clubs, right now the flavour of the month, whether it's Dutch, German, Spanish, French, Portuguese, they have been, the go-to coaches. Of course they have. Now, I would like to see English and British coaches get a far better opportunity. I really would. I've got nothing but utmost respect for Sean Dyche, Eddie Howe, boys like that, Graham Potter. I really do. I think they're an excellent level of coach that knows the game. But I don't know whether you agree or not, Troy. I don't really see it changing. I mean, you can make an argument. Why is Eddie Howe or Sean Dyche not got a Liverpool or a Man United or whatever it may be? But the fact of the matter is, I don't think it'll be changing in the foreseeable future, because there is a belief, rightly or wrongly, that the top coach. Well, look at the Portuguese right now, for example. They seem to be the flavour of the month. Coming back in, whether it's Marco Silva and go back to Mourinho and all those kind of guys, and Nuno and boys like that. And the job Pep's done, obviously Spanish at City is, and throughout the world actually, is absolutely remarkable. So I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Well, the thing is, are they getting enough opportunities? Are they getting enough chances? That's something that the former under-21 manager for England, Adi Boothroyd, had to say last night on the show.
Whenever you work away, and I've recently been working in India, and there's a lot of coaches that are Brazilian, Spanish, and it's sexy. And I don't think that they've got better coaches than what we've got. I just think it always comes back to that same thing, and that's the opportunity to be able to go and, just give me a chance. Getting the chance is the hardest thing.
The thing is about the former England legends that we mentioned, they have had chances, they have had opportunities, but it's a difficult thing to master and get right.
Yes, I seen Eddie last night before he came up here, to be fair, so I had a little chat with him about coaching as well. I don't want to sound rude, but obviously having 19 coaches, I've had a fair experience of different ones.
Yeah.
The one thing I would say about when we had like Marco Silva and people like that at Watford, the way that every single staff member is totally ingratiated into what that club is doing. So it's like the fitness guy's in at 8 o'clock and he's not leaving till 8.
Yeah.
I think we as English coaches, it is changing. It is changing, I will give that. But we are very much, we still like our days off. We still like to have a little cut-off point between when we go home, we see the missus and the kids and we turn into family people. These guys don't.
Married to it.
They don't. They live it all the time, and I think the families appreciate that the managers are going to be in it all the time and they're doing everything. And listen, it's a tough job. Again, Ali can talk to it longer than me, but if you want to be a coach and a manager now, you've got to be able to do this 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Christmas isn't a thing; it's finished.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean, Ali? Is that fair?
Yeah, it's 100% fair. You've got to be, and the vast majority of guys are. I mean, you've got to be unbelievably committed. You've got to be committed, and you're out the door and you're not coming back in until we're shut. You're watching games, you're watching training, you're watching videos, you're setting up sessions. It is 24/7. There's no doubt about that. But I would like to see it change. I've got to say, Shaban, Troy, I would like to see, English and British.
It's all
coaches.
on Eddie Howe, mate.
Yeah.
It is all on Eddie's shoulders at
to
the moment.
become like a Pep of English football, and that's such a hard thing.
To win something, if you can win an FA Cup, a League Cup, it'll change. At the moment, we're considered good coaches and good managers, but we're not considered winners.
Elite. That's an interesting one.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.